The Triumph Together event is starting around the world in Pokemon Go, and as always, I want to get you guys up to speed for this event, so without further ado, let's hop into this event. So I'm going to give you fair warning, this event doesn't look amazing, but hear me out before you decide. This event is going to be August 23rd, 3 p.m. to August 30th, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. Yes, starting on Pacific time. Now this event is going to be all about global challenges, with 3 global challenges, one for Team Mystic, Instinct, and Valor, all going down. The first global challenge we will get is going to be the Valor Global Challenge, which will require us to defeat 75 million Team Go Rocket members across the world, all trainers combined. During this global challenge, there will be the bonus of increased Team Go Rocket appearing at Pokestops and balloons to help it make it easier for us. But if we do defeat this global challenge, we will unlock a special timed research that can get us encounter with the Ponyta wearing the Candela themed accessory, 2 times XP for spinning Pokestops for the remainder of the event, and you will unlock the Instinct Global Challenge. So yes, they're kind of in order. Yes, once we've defeated the Valor Global Challenge, we'll unlock the Instinct Global Challenge, which is going to require us to hatch 20 million eggs across the world combined. During this global challenge, we'll have the bonus of half egg incubator distance to try to help us do it easier, as well as exclusive 7-kilometer eggs, hatching Grimer wearing a party hat, Slugma, Slackoth wearing a visor, Litleo, Komala, and Togedemaru. I do believe these eggs will stay for the remainder of the event once we've gotten to this point. If we do complete the global Instinct Challenge, we will get, of course, a timed research to get you an encounter with the Elekid wearing the Spark-themed accessory, 2 times stars for hatching eggs for the remainder of the event, and you'll unlock, of course, finally, the Mystic Global Challenge. I don't know why Mystic is the last one of the 3. Nonetheless, the Mystic Global Challenge will require us to complete 35 million field research tasks, again, all trainers combined across the world. And during this global challenge, you'll have the exclusive field research tasks, get us encounters with Cyndaquil, Beldum, Tirtuga, Archon, Ducklet, Emolga, Tynamo, Goomy, Crabrawler, and Tandemouse. I don't know what these field research tasks are yet because we have to wait until we get to this point, but I will link below Leakduck, which will update them once we get to this point. Now, if we do complete the Mystic Global Challenge, we will unlock a special timed research to get you encounter with the Lapras wearing the Blanche-themed accessory, as well as 2 guaranteed XL candies when evolving Pokemon, which is great. Evolve a Beldum, that's 2 guaranteed Beldum XL candies. There'll of course be Pokestop showcases during the event and exclusive bundles in the web shop. There's also going to be a $5 paid timed research you can buy during the event. The task for this will be on screen, but it will get you an extra encounter with the Elekid and Lapras with the costume, as well as some other items. Overall, it is more than $5 worth of value, but it's up to you whether you want to buy this and get those extra shiny checks. Now, with the event details of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with what are going to be the best eggs to go after once we get to the point, the Instinct Challenge. And I say once because honestly, the global challenges, they might seem intense, but honestly, we usually end up completing them really, really quickly, so don't worry about it. Now, the 7-kilometer eggs are hatching Grimer wearing a party hat, Slugma, Slackoth wearing a visor, Litleo, Komala, and Togedemaru. Are they worth going after? I'm going to give you a straight up answer of no. Now, yes, there are some rare shinies in there, like Grimer wearing the party hat, Slackoth wearing the visor if you ended up missing that one, and Komala, which are all newer shinies. So unless you want those shinies, I would recommend trying to focus your attention on the 2-kilometer eggs. With the half egg incubator distance, you can chew through a lot of 2-kilometer eggs during this global arena challenge or just during this event, which can help you towards your breeder medal, which we'll talk about further in this video. Another option is to go after the 12-kilometer eggs. If you go ahead and stock up 12-kilometer eggs, it's actually a popular strategy where people can go ahead and hatch all of those eggs on a star piece and get 100,000 Stardust. 12-kilometer eggs hatched all at the same time. Of course, they're actually going to only be 6-kilometer eggs with the half distance and get you between, 70 and 120,000 Stardust, which is huge Stardust gains. Again, this is going to take a lot of planning and a lot of incubators to do, but it is an option to start getting ready for, since again, we're not going to have that half egg incubator distance until we've completed the first Valor Global Challenge. Now, unfortunately, there's no exclusive wild spawns during the event, so as always, I recommend catching everything in the wild. We're probably just going to have the regular old season spawns, but once we do get to the Mystic Global Challenge, we do have exclusive field research tasks, with certain Pokemon in there actually being pretty meta relevant. Starting with Cyndaquil, which can evolve into Typhlosion, which has season play in the Great League with the recent move update of Thunder Punch. Beldum's in there, which can evolve into Metagross, which is a top steel type rate attacker, does have a mega form in the game, hopefully coming soon, as well as being good in the Master League. Ducklet's in there, which is good in the Little Cup. Emolga's in there, which is good in the Electric type Cup. Goomy's in there, which evolves into Goodra, which does see some play in the Great League as well as in the Master League Premier Cup. And overall, there's some decent spawns. So I want to run through my top candy tips for when you do complete these field research tasks on how to grind a lot of candy for some of these meta relevant field research tasks. First of all, Pineapping Pokemon. If you use a Pineapple Bear on any of these research tasks, regular Pineapple Bears will multiply catch candy by 2 and Silvers by 2.34. But the second one is going to be evolving. The best thing to do is actually catch these Pokemon and then wait until we've completed the Mystic Global Arena Challenge and got the bonus of 2 guaranteed XL candy for evolving Pokemon. If you evolve a Beldum for 25 candies, you're going to get 2 guaranteed Beldum XL candies, which are generally 100-to-1 ratio if you're going to trade them. So it can be an amazing strategy. Also, on top of that, Magnemite Spotlight Hour on August 27th from 6 to 7 p.m. is 2 times Evolve XP. So if you combine your evolving your Pokemon on a Lucky Egg during this hour, not only are you going to grind a lot of XL candy for these Pokemon, but you'll also be grinding a lot of XP. Don't sleep on that. Any Pokemon that you even have in your storage right now that are extra and you have a bunch of regular candies for, just evolving them once you've unlocked that bonuses can get you a lot of XL candies. You can also go ahead and Mega Evolve a Pokemon. If you don't know when you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with the Mega, you'll get more candy, XP, and XL candy. Taking a look at all of these field research tasks, really in my opinion, I would definitely Mega Evolve either a Steel type to get more candies for the Beldum or a Dragon type to get more candies for the Goomy. I know we just had Beldum Calm Day, so some of you guys probably have way too many candies for that, although Beldum candies are always useful. So Mega Evolving something like a Mega Rayquaza, Altaria, Latios, Salamence to get more XL candies for the Goomy research tasks can be relevant. Another option is also to just Mega Evolve for the wild spawns. I always recommend the general to hit the most amount of wild spawns. I generally Mega Evolve a Primal Groudon. It boosts Grass, Fire, and Ground type Pokemon, which are generally Pokemon you see pretty commonly in the wild. Trying to just hit the most amount of wild spawns, I'd go with that. Even a Mega Lopunny, which is a normal type, can also be pretty good. Trading away Pokemon is also a good option. Now, I don't know what the bonus for the next season is going to be, but we could be getting the return of guaranteed XL candy from trades. So you have 2 options. Number 1, just hold onto your Pokemon until September 1st when the new season begins and see if we have that bonus. Or you can go ahead and trade away Pokemon because it's the distance seen where the 2 Pokemon were caught is over 100 kilometers. You're actually already guaranteed an XL candy. So if you have a friend who recently went on a trip, caught a bunch of Pokemon from a distance, or if you recently went on a trip and you go back home, trading your locally caught Pokemon with the distance Pokemon can be a great way to grind a lot of candies. Finally, go ahead and transfer Pokemon. Unfortunately, the 2 times transfer candy event has already passed for the month of August, but holding on to any of the rare spawns, things you want more candies for like Beldum or Goomy, you can go ahead and hold on to those until the next month, September, where I'll update you here on the channel on when the next 2 times transfer candy event is. Finally, let's talk about platinum medal tips. You need 35 platinum medals to go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go. Which one can we work on during this event? Well, first of all, with the increased Team Go Rocket spawns during the global challenge, the Hero Medal, defeat 2,000 Team Go Rocket members, can be a great one to go ahead and work on. They're going to be everywhere. And also the Purifier Medal, purify 1,000 Shadow Pokemon, can be another great one to work on. I'm actually going to leave a search string right here, which you can search in your search bar to show you all of your Shadow Pokemon that are only 1,000 stars to purify. So if you're trying to work on this medal for cheap, put in this search thread and purify the Shadow Pokemon with the bad IVs of this one, because they're going to be the cheapest ones to purify. Of course, you're in the field research task portion of this event. You can go ahead and work on a bunch of those to work on your Pokemon Ranger medal, complete 2,500 field research tasks. And during the hatching medal, the Instinct Global Arena Challenge, you can work on your breeder medal, hatch 2,500 eggs. And like I mentioned before, half egg incubator distance, work on those 2-kilometer eggs, which are only 1 kilometer during the event. You can really churn through a lot of eggs and complete this medal really easily during an event like this. Finally, as always, we do have showcases during the event, and I believe every single event nowadays has showcases. So work on your showcase star medal, win 100 Pokestop showcases. It'll get you that PhD Pikachu encounter at the end. Try your best to win them. Again, the biggest one always takes the dub. If you guys enjoyed this video, watch the one below. Unfortunately, this event, honestly, very, very skippable and a very disappointing end to the season. But for me, I'm looking to the future, and I'm super excited for the next season of Pokemon Go and what's to come, because generally the fall season is pretty banging. Nonetheless, appreciate you guys. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Fall for tips. Peace.